This is Annapolis Week on MarylandReporter.com. With us today is Senator Joan Carter Conway, Chair of the Education, Health, and Environmental Matters Committee. Thanks for being here, Senator. That's a real mouthful of a committee.
Yeah, it is not quite correct. It's Education, Health, and Environmental Affairs. Matters is in the house.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right, my mistake.
Not a problem. We forgive you.
You handle a lot of important legislation, but recently you've been spending a lot of time on a little old wine shipping bill. Could you tell us about how that fits in with you handle all the legislation dealing with liquor regulation in the
Article
state?
2 bill, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I haven't been spending a lot of time. A lot of other individuals are focused and have great deal of emphasis on direct ship. But you know, since it is such an issue and it appears to be for the last couple of years, then I have made an attempt to bring all the stakeholders together, you know, the wine industry, the Maryland wineries, the regional directors who are advocating direct ship, the sponsors of the bills, the legislators from that particular district, and who else did we have? And the controllers people.
Why is this so controversial?
I just don't know. I don't understand it. But
I don't either. I don't either.
I really don't understand it. You know, interesting enough, they said I killed the bill. The bill never came out of the Senate. The bill died in the House before we voted in the Senate on the bill. And I don't know why individuals don't understand that when one bill dies in one House or the other, it's a done bill. It was no need for the Senate to vote.
You don't need to bring it out. You know,
exactly.
The same bill.
But, you know, it goes back to something that Senator Clarence Blunt, who I've had the greatest degree of respect for. Senator Blunt said alcohol is a headache. He had never seen so much to do over alcohol. And I really thought it was an understatement. But no, I have to definitely confess that he was right. But because it's because it has been made such a contentious issue, I have attempted to bring all the stakeholders together. I think there should be no wine before it's time, but at the same time, at this juncture, you know, with all the dissension and mistruths, and I said, well, look, let's just do something with the wine. I told them earlier, we're going to do something with the wine. So I said, start early, and we'll come up with a compromise. You never get the whole cow the first time out.
So you think you're going to get there then?
I think I will. You know, the compromise right now is, and what we're debating on is the retailers, just based on the controller's report. He said 37 states, you know, they actually participate in direct ship, but only 10 of those states have included the retailers. So I said, well, since Maryland could possibly be the 38th state, why don't we start somewhere and come to a consensus agreement of where we're going to start, but you're not going to get everything. So we're right now have excluded the retailers. You know, we're just kind of modifying the bill in terms of what the permitting fees will be for those outside of the state of Maryland who want to participate in the direct ship. We're looking at probably the number of cases of alcohol, you know, a limit. You know, I think the controller's office had suggested 24.
People can be shipped to them?
To an individual. So they had said 24 cases per individual. We're probably looking at more per household than per individual, you know, and it's just tweaks like that. Senator Raskin has some suggestions, and we're all sitting at the table willing to listen. But I told them if they wait too late, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with no bill again. So the next meeting I think we have in reference to direct ship is next Tuesday.
Okay. So something's going to happen this session, maybe.
I'm pushing very hard. If it doesn't happen, it's not because of Joan Carter Conway.
And just to clarify for our viewers, you're not the committee that handles the dime a drink, because that's a tax.
No, that bill we'll probably be the secondary, but the primary is budget and tax, yes.
Okay. And just to close out, you're seen as one of the swing votes on the gay marriage bill. Could you briefly explain what your position is on that?
Well, my position is that I have never discriminated against anybody, and I have no intention of discriminating. I'm kind of hung up between the constitutionality of what's going on and just good old traditional, my Christian upbringing, you know, so I'm conflicted. At the same time, you know, constitutionally, I don't want to deny anybody anything. And then I look at my background, my rearing, and you just don't walk away from your values. So it's weighted.
Yeah.
It's
All
weighted
right.
for me.
Well, thanks very much for being with us today.
Oh,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
And thanks for watching Annapolis Week.